Hey everybody, my name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. I wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of The Morning Show. I'm the creator, the producer, and the host of the show. We want you to check out our website. It's themorningshowwithnatalie.com. You can go to that website. You can see all about our sponsors, all about the show. You can even listen to live episodes while they're going on right there from the website. Another way to listen to the show live is go to Live 365. You can download that app and just search for The Morning Show. It's right there. Super easy. We want you to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if you will. That way you can keep up with what's going on The Morning Show. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. You wonder if anybody remembers you or the journey that you're on. When you feel discouraged from what you see on the news or the events going on around you, well, friend, cut it off. Don't look to the left or to the right. Look up. And when everything inside of you is screaming to be afraid, to accept defeat, or to hand our enemy a victory, well, you need to sing, and then keep singing and sing it some more. For we are God's people. That's just what God's people do. Well, we sing.
When you said sing, from a laughing heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. You can sing when there's nothing else to do. Sing when something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder. Just throw back your head and sing. When you said sing, from a laughing heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. Joy swells up inside. There simply had to be a better way. When you say sing, from a laughing heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. You can sing when there's nothing else to do. Sing when something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder. Just throw back your head and sing. The birds God sent on flashing wings to fill the sky with song. Put music in the brook and crashing sea.
The wind blew through the threads of grass like fingers through the strings of golden harps that made the meadows sing.
Then he said sing, from a laughing heart just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. There's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing.
The psalmist said, "Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, he is God. It is he that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. For the Lord is good. His mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations."
Then he said sing, from a laughing heart just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. When there's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing.
Then he said sing,
from a laughing heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air.
you can sing.
When there's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing. Just sing.
to the morning show. Living for the approval of others is never a worthy goal. People pleasing is a moving target. It's constantly changing. It's not consistent. It's not steady. You will not be liked by everyone. It's simply not possible. You can live a happy life without the approval of others. And besides, approval seeking drains your energy and consumes all of your time. So if you will let go of the need to be approved by others, you'll find more peace, you'll find more control, and you'll find a whole lot more freedom. The only one we need to please is our Father. I'm glad you're listening to the morning show. There is no other place I'd rather be than right here with you, celebrating this Father's Day weekend.
Somebody here needs an answer to the questions, the fears, and the whys. Somebody here is desperate for freedom from the past, the chains, and the lies. Feels like you've wasted so much time. You wanna move ahead, but you're still last in line. It feels like you're running, will never end, and you will never win. I don't know who told you you could not make it. I don't know who told you you could not take it. I don't know who told you it's time that you quit. But my God says wait, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. Somebody here has the answer to your questions, your fears, and your whys. Somebody here can give you the freedom from the past, the chains, and the lies. Whoa, feels like you've wasted so much time. You wanna move ahead, but you're still the last in line. And it feels like you're running, will never end, and you will never win. Well, I don't know who told you you could not make it. I don't know who told you you could not take it. I don't know who told you it's time that you quit. But my God says wait, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. It ain't over till God says it's over, and He says that this thing, it ain't over yet. It ain't over till God says it's over, and He says that this thing, it ain't over yet. Hold on till God says it's over, and He says that this thing, it ain't over yet. Hold on till God says it's over, and He says that this thing, it ain't over yet. I don't know who told you you could not make it. I don't know who told you you could not take
mess I made like only I can do. When I start thinking I'm so far from you, I wake up to hear you whisper that's not true. Well, good morning, mercy. You call me worthy. Feels like the sun shining on my face. Living's good this side of grace. I feel it working. Goodbye to the hurting. You woke me up, put me on my way. Hallelujah, it's a brand new day. Good morning, mercy. Yeah, I'm still learning to trust and follow. I won't worry what tomorrow's gonna bring, 'cause you hold it all there in your hands. I'm lifting mine up now, 'cause it makes me sing. Good morning, mercy. You call me worthy. It feels like the sun shining on my face. Living's good this side of grace. I feel it working. Goodbye to the hurting. You woke me up, put me on my way. Hallelujah, it's a brand new day. Good morning, mercy. Yeah, hallelujah, it's a brand new day. Starts all over when daylight breaks. You're giving me joy, it makes me sing. Good morning, good morning. Oh, hallelujah, it's a brand new day. Starts all over when daylight breaks. You're giving me a song that makes me sing. Good morning, good morning, mercy. You call me worthy. It feels like the sun shining on my face. Living's good, the side of grace. I feel it working. Goodbye to the hurting. You woke me up, put me on my way. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Good morning, mercy. Good morning, mercy. Good morning, mercy.
Well, today is all about Father's Day. Sunday is the big day, but we'll be celebrating all weekend long. We intend to dedicate most of today's program to our fathers. Here's Gus Gacious with the Tribute Quartet with a few words about his dad.
I think one of my favorite memories of us together is the competition we had trying to find the target on the Buzz Lightyear ride at Disney World. And I think if I had to list a characteristic that I absolutely look up to in you as a son to a father is your determination and your will to be a provider. It has kind of pushed me on the path that I'm on, in life right now, and it's been an absolute monumental thing to me to keep me motivated and looking forward and not to just give up and quit on a lot of situations. But I love you. You've been an absolutely wonderful father to me for 28 fantastic years, and I'm looking forward to the rest of them. So I hope you have a wonderful Father's Day. Love you, Dad.
Here's the latest from Tribute, Halfway Up the Mountain. It finally fell off the #1 spot on the top 20. Got kicked off by the Guardians. Come on in. Anyway, here's Tribute.
We have come too far to turn back now. There's an end in sight we see, and the Lord has brought us safe thus far with His grace and perfect peace. But too many battles have been lost with the finish line in sight. So let us keep the faith and win this race before the day turns into night. When you're halfway up the mountain, there's no time to rest a while. When you're halfway to your victory, you must go that extra mile. Just keep pressing on, though the road is long. When your feet get tired, still you must walk on. Oh, when you're halfway yet, so let us just keep traveling on. When you're halfway up the mountain, there's no time to rest a while. When you're halfway to your victory, you must go that extra mile. Just keep pressing on, though the road is long. When your feet get tired, still you must walk on. Oh, when you're halfway up the mountain, just keep climbing to the top. When you're halfway up the mountain, there's no time to rest a while. When you're halfway to your victory, you must go that extra mile. Just keep pressing on, though the road is long. When your feet get tired, still you must walk on. Oh, when you're halfway up the mountain, just keep climbing to the top. Just keep pressing on, though the road is long. When your feet get tired, still you must walk on. Oh, when you're halfway up the mountain, just keep climbing to the top. Keep on climbing, just climbing to the top. Climbing to the top.
Okay, on Friday, we had a wonderful Father's Day episode to bring you. And as you know, the power went out about 10 minutes into the show. We missed the entire thing. We did not get to air that on Friday. But we don't want to miss that. We don't want to miss celebrating Father's Day. And we don't want to miss Greg Goodman's tribute to fathers, which was going to be second hour on Friday. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. From here on out, we are going to be playing Friday's show. We don't want to miss that. Nobody got to hear it. And we want to recognize our fathers. So sit back, enjoy your morning, and just pretend it's Friday and that we are anticipating Father's Day. We're just a day late, really. That's it. So we're going to enjoy Friday's episode right now, the one we did not get to play, and second hour this morning. Greg Goodman from over at Day Win. He is on the Tree Radio. He will be bringing you his Father's Day tribute. You're going to enjoy it. It's some fantastic songs, and you're going to hear from some of the artists who sing them. So don't miss Greg Goodman, second hour. And now enjoy Friday's episode.
Would you be free from your burden of sin? There's power in the blood. Power in the blood. Would you are evil, a victory win? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. Said there is power.
much wider than snow. There is power in the blood. Sin stains are lost in its life-giving flow. There is wonderful power in the blood. Oh, there is wonder-working power in the blood of Jesus, of the Lamb. There is power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder-working power in the blood of Jesus, of the Lamb. In the blood of the Lamb, there is power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. In the blood of the Lamb.
Okay, I have stumbled across a new group. I'm sure you're very familiar with them and have heard all about them, but they're new to me. They're called Rend Collective, R-E-N-D Collective. Don't know how I missed them. I'm a little slow sometimes. But I've come across their brand new song. It's called Hallelujah Anyway. The lyrics of the song are so encouraging. One line says, "Even if my dreams fall to the ground, even if I'm lost, I know I'm found. Even if my heart will somehow say, hallelujah anyway." That's pretty incredible. See what you think about this. Here's Rend Collective, roots in Sebastopol, Mississippi. Home decor galore at Hometown Roots. If you want your home to be in fashion, if you want a new look, if you want some new decorations, if you just want to be in style around the house, you need to head on over to Hometown Roots right away. I am not a good decorator. I always have to have a little assistance when it comes to things like that. But that's all right, because Kitty and all the good folks at Hometown Roots, they understand it. They can help you. And anything you get from Hometown Roots, you can be assured, well, that's in style. That would look really, really good. If you are from the Sebastopol area, you sure want to head over to Hometown Roots. Happened to be looking on the fake book yesterday, and I came across some new decorations that are specifically for the good folks in the Sebastopol area. You're not going to want to miss it. I'm sure these products won't stay for long, because folks from Sebastopol are proud to be from Sebastopol. So they won't have them in stock for a very long time, but they have new home items that have Sebastopol written on it, that have the zip code from Sebastopol on it. You just have to see it to believe it. You can go out to the Facebook and look, or better yet, head on over to Hometown Roots. Check out all of the new home decor. Whether you are from Sebastopol or not, they have something specifically for you. I guarantee you will be happy. Hometown Roots, family owned and operated, always interested in the community and in you. Hometown Roots, that's the place.
We're glad you're listening this morning to The Morning Show with Natalie Duncan-Emmons. Stay tuned. The best is yet to come.
You're listening to The Morning Show. And now, with your patriotic point of view, here's Larry Gressett.
In March of 1957, when Elvis Presley was a rising star looking for a properly grand home that could give him the privacy he needed, the 22-year-old singer purchased the expansive property known as Graceland. Now a National Historic Landmark, it is one of the most visited homes in America, with over 500,000 visitors annually. But did you know that Presley paid a little over $102,000 for Graceland, an equivalent of about $924,000 today? When Presley purchased Graceland, the property was just shy of 14 acres, and a little over 10,000 square feet. Today, the mansion occupies over 17,500 square feet and has 5 sets of stairs. The original owners, the Moores, gave Graceland its name in honor of Mrs. Moore's aunt, Grace Toof. Besides Presley's love for fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches, he insisted that there be cans of sauerkraut, fresh banana pudding, and double mint gum stocked in the kitchen at all times. A portion of Graceland's upstairs area is forbidden to the public. It was a private place where Presley found solace from the outside world. Because attempts were made to steal Presley's body from his gravesite in Forest Hill Cemetery, he, along with his mother Gladys, were reinterred at Graceland's Meditation Garden in 1977. Graceland, about as American as it gets. I'm Larry Gressick with your Patriotic Point of View.
The Patriotic Point of View was brought to you by Joe McGee Construction. Joe McGee Construction believes faith is one of God's greatest gifts. Family owned and operated for the past 34 years, Joe McGee Construction is the proud employer of some of Mississippi's best tradesmen. Together we are supporting our communities and working hard to ensure that every commute to work and every ride to school brings us safely home to our loved ones. Valuing faith, family, and the Magnolia State, Joe McGee Construction is building safer roads for a better Mississippi. Joe McGee is my friend, and I thank him for helping us bring you the very best mix of Southern gospel music, along with your patriotic point of view here on The Morning Show.
Ever ponder your problems? Wonder about worries? Consider circumstances growing out of control. Do you debate your dilemmas? Speculate on the outcomes? It can sure weigh heavy on your soul. But if you'll think about no more fears in a land where tears are forever wiped away, if you'll think about going home and the joy you'll know seeing Jesus face to face, your fear of the future fades when you're sure there's a hope beyond compare. It'll really help you live down here, though trouble's coming near. If you'll think about there, instead of fretting about tomorrow, focus on the new song, rising out of heaven and the glory we will share. Instead of bogging down in humdrum, chart a course for the kingdom. It'll do you so much good to think about there. Cause if you'll think about no more fears in a land where tears are forever wiped away, if you'll think about going home and the joy you'll know seeing Jesus face to face, your fear of the future fades when you're sure there's a hope beyond compare. It'll really help you live down here, though trouble's coming near. If you think about that. So friend, keep looking up. Set your mind on things above. If you'll think about no more fears in a land where tears are forever wiped away, if you'll think about going home and the joy you'll know seeing Jesus face to face, your fear of the future fades when you're sure there's a hope beyond compare. It'll really help you live down here, though trouble's coming near. It'll really help you live down here, though trouble's coming near. If you'll think about there, if you'll think about there, think about there.
Hey, do you remember the group Chosen Road? They have been on our show before. Their latest song is one that's perfect for Father's Day weekend. It's called I Want to Be Just Like You. And Zachary Alvis talks about how this song impacts him as a father.
Becoming a dad, I have a little boy. He's about to turn 2. The song, I always loved the song, even when I was younger, but now it's so much more special to me having my own son, because it's just challenging me every day to just try to be more like Christ, because I see my little boy, he's running around, he's acting crazy, and you know how kids do. I'll tell you, he watches every single thing I do, and he's always just trying to copy me. He's so little right now, he doesn't understand, just like maybe I didn't understand when I first heard this song. We learn so much from our parents and the people around us. That's why it's so important to be a positive, Christ-like influence to them every single day, because they just want to be like us. They see what we're doing, they try to mimic us, and really the ultimate goal as a parent, I believe, is to teach our kids about Christ.
Here they are. Here's Chosen Road. The song is called I Want to Be Like You.
He comes in my lap for a good night hug. He calls me dad and I call him bub. With his faded old pillow and a bear named Pooh, he snuggles up close and says, I wanna be like you. I tuck him in bed and I kiss him goodnight, tripping over the toys as I turn out the light. I whisper a prayer that someday he'll see he's got a father in God, 'cause he's seen Jesus in me. Lord, I wanna be just like you, 'cause he wants to be just like me. I wanna be a holy example for his innocent eyes to see. Help me be a living Bible, Lord, that my little boy can read. I wanna be just like you, 'cause he wants to be like me. Got to admit I got so far to go, make so many mistakes, and I'm sure that you know. Sometimes it seems no matter how hard I try, with all the pressures in life, I just can't get it all right. But I'm trying so hard to learn from the best, being patient and kind, filled with your tenderness, 'cause I know that he'll learn from the things that he sees, and then Jesus he finds will be the Jesus in me. Lord, I wanna be just like you, 'cause he wants to be just like me. I wanna be a holy example for his innocent eyes to see. Help me be a living Bible, Lord, that my little boy can read. I wanna be just like you, 'cause he wants to be like me. Right now, from where he stands, I may seem mighty tall, but it's only 'cause I'm learning from the best father of them all. Lord, I wanna be just like you, 'cause he wants to be just like me. I wanna be a holy example for his innocent eyes to see. Help me be a living Bible, Lord, that my little boy can read. I wanna be just like you, 'cause he wants to be like me. I wanna be just like you, 'cause he wants to be like me.
Here's the brand new song from Mark Bishop, and I happen to be in love with it. It's called God Needs Ministers. See what you think. 601-616-4066. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I hope you like it.
Everywhere Satan's got them in the dark, lost as they can be. Maybe you're the lighthouse they were meant to see. You don't have to be a singer or a preacher. God needs all of us to be a soul reacher. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God needs ministers in every situation. Someone strong enough to rise to the occasion. It can even feel like life ain't even fair, but maybe there's a reason the Lord has put you there, so you can be a blessing to somebody. That's the reason God needs ministers in every situation. There's somebody working on that old assembly line. There's somebody crying, though they say that they are fine. The doctor or the teacher or the lady at the store. Someone who is never walking through the church's door. Tell them about the Lord and all the things that He can do. Take your witness with you, don't leave it on the pew. Cause God needs ministers in every situation. Someone strong enough to rise to the occasion. It can't even feel like life ain't even fair, but maybe there's a reason the Lord has put you there, so you can be a blessing to somebody. That's the reason God needs ministers in every situation. Someone strong enough to rise to the occasion. It can't even feel like life ain't even fair, but maybe there's a reason the Lord has put you there, so you can be a blessing to somebody. That's the reason God needs ministers in every situation. Oh, so you can be a blessing to somebody. That's the reason God needs ministers in every situation. Whoa, 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 yeah.
Hey everyone, this is Randy, your friendly morning show announcer, taking just a second to remind you that you can find the morning show on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and search The Morning Show, Natalie Duncan-Emmons, and it pops right up. Once there, you can listen to all of the past shows, episodes, interviews that you might have missed. So go to YouTube, search The Morning Show, Natalie Duncan-Emmons, and listen to The Morning Show as long as your little heart desires. Hey, thanks again for supporting Natalie and The Morning Show, and as always, may the Lord richly bless you.
Okay, Hometown Prime, formerly known as Lee's Steakhouse, it is up and running. We went last night, Tate and myself. It's mighty fancy, I'll tell you that. It's mighty, mighty fancy. The food was as delicious as it's ever been, maybe more so. There are new things on the menu. There is more to offer than there has ever been before. So I encourage you to go on out to Hometown Prime tonight. Get in while it's brand new, and that building is something to see, I guarantee you. So go see Artie and all the folks at Hometown Prime. Get you a good steak. Check out that salad bar. There's more on it than there's ever been. And when you go, tell them that we sent you from the morning.
To the saint and the sinner, the losers and winners, sometimes the rain's gonna fall on the bad and the good and the misunderstood. Storms will come to us all. Well, I found the answer from heartache to cancer. I thank Him in spite of the pain. 'Cause when I start praising, things begin changing by learning to dance in the rain. I'm learning to smile when I feel like crying, to live every day as if I were dying. I'm learning the lesson of praising God through the pain. I'm learning to stand when my heart is breaking, to hold to the cross when my hands are shaking. Lord, through it all, I'm learning to dance in the rain. start to gather, bringing bad weather. There's no silver lining inside. When your prayers have been prayed and the answer's delayed, and you're holding on for dear life. Whether you walk on water or if you falter, He'll be there when you call His name. And you'll get the victory, and you'll solve the mystery by learning to dance in the rain. I'm learning to smile when I feel like crying, to live every day as if I were dying. I'm learning the lesson of praising God through the pain. I'm learning to stand when my heart is breaking, to hold to the cross when my hands are shaking. Lord, through it all, I'm learning to dance in the rain, to dance in the rain. I'm learning to stand when my heart is breaking, to hold to the cross when my hands are shaking. Lord, through it all, I'm learning to dance in the rain. Lord, through it all, I'm learning to dance in the rain. There's a little home on the mountainside where flowers bloom and the babies cry. The redbird sings the sweetest song, where happiness and love was strong. We watch the graceful days go by, while hand in hand and side by side, the children played in a rippling stream. Nightfall would bring a peaceful dream. We made our family and our home. Mother and wife was her love song, but flowers bloom and wilt away. It's in God's plan to come what may. A few short years her fate was known. Her dying breath would not be long. I hang my head to the Lord, I pray. God, take me from this mournful day. By her bedside we all did go, and in her arms our baby hold. In the still and quiet of the day, with tears of sadness she did say, now children, when you sleep at night, make sure your heart and soul is right. sweetest song. I'll be with her, it won't be long.
Well, this is Father's Day weekend. Matthew and Carrie Gooch, well, she's Carrie Gooch Balcom now, of Karen Peck in New River. They had a few words to say about their dad.
One of my favorite dad memories was every year on vacation, Dad and me would always build sandcastles. And for some reason this year, with it being summertime, that is my favorite memory.
And my favorite memory is, I remember one spring, he came home from work around lunchtime, and he took Matthew and I to get new bicycles. And I just remember that was the most fun day, because we got new bicycles and we went home and we rode them around, and that just is a big memory that stands out to me.
Of course, they are talking about their dad, Ricky Gooch, married to Karen Peck Gooch. Here's the new single from New River. It's called Dance.
Show with Natalie Duncan-Emmons.
In Matthew chapter 14, we read about Jesus' 12 disciples in a boat in the midst of a terrible storm on the Sea of Galilee. Jesus appears to them walking on the water, and they see and hear him saying, "Do not be afraid." Peter then asked to walk to Jesus, and he got out of the boat and began walking to the Lord. You have probably heard many sermons and explanations of how he did this, as well as why he began to sink. But what about the other 11 disciples? They too heard and saw Jesus, but for whatever the reason did not ask Jesus for them to walk on water. I think they missed an opportunity to be part of one of the greatest miracles that Jesus ever performed. Only Peter experienced this and was able to share this with his family, friends, and others he witnessed to throughout the remainder of his life. Have you had storms in your life? I bet you have, maybe even this very moment. Illness, financial problems, family troubles. The list goes on and on. You may be in need of a miracle right now that is more important to you personally than even walking on water. If this is your situation, get out of your own boat where you are safe and secure as Jesus bids you come to Him. Step into the very storm of your life and see Jesus do a miracle for you. A miracle that possibly no one else needs or would benefit from. A personal miracle from the one who called Peter to walk on the water. This is Marshall Long, pastor of Midway Baptist Church in Midway, Arkansas, with your Pastor's Perspective.
The Pastor's Perspective was brought to you by Salem Baptist Church in Lake Mississippi. Salem is my home church, and I'm thrilled that they've partnered with the morning show to help us bring you, well, not only the best music in the world, but encouragement and words of life straight from God's Word. Brother Larry Duncan and the entire congregation at Salem, they invite you to come and visit whenever you get the chance. We're located just a few miles off of I-20 coming through mid-Mississippi. So if you live in our area, if you're ever traveling through our area on a Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night, well, you stop off the lake exit and visit with us. Thank you to Salem Baptist Church for bringing you your Pastor's Perspective.
This is your friend Betty. I want to thank you, precious God, for all of the fathers that listen to Natalie's program. Dear Jesus, give them all a good day and keep Natalie under your wings. Thank you.
Welcome to a special hour saluting dads. It's our Father's Day special featuring many of your favorite Southern gospel artists. We'll kick things off with a father-son trio, The Sound. This is Jesus and My Dad.
My mama fell in love so hard, his crooked grin, that old guitar, a little to heaven in his eyes. I always thought he seemed so strong. I know he showed me right from wrong. I wanna be that kind of guy. He was there when I needed help, and he heard me yell his name. I didn't deserve his trust, but he loved me just the same. He was a hard-working man with carpenter hands who gave me all he had. That was Jesus in my dad. The Bible says what Jesus did, but my dad showed me who he is. Even a child could understand. Forgiving even when it hurts, when you've been knocked down in the dirt. Well, that sounds a lot like my old man. He was there when I needed help, and he heard me yell his name. I didn't deserve his trust, but he loved me just the same. He was a hard-working man with carpenter hands who gave me all he had. That was Jesus in my dad. If I'm playing the fool, he's still at the front porch waiting. He's still there. And if I'm breaking the rules, there ain't a moment that he's hating me, and that's a fact. You gotta love a man like that.
The Sound with Jesus and My Dad. And now here's The Sound with Prayers My Parents Prayed on this Father's Day special.
If he's out with his friends, let him have a good time. But if he's gonna drink, don't let him drive. Just get him home safe tonight. And if he falls way too hard, if she goes and breaks his heart, would you catch him when he falls apart? No, I wouldn't be the man I am without a couple pair of folded hands. Every midnight bedside whisper from a hardwood floor. You can call it luck or call it fate, but I know good and well at the end of the day I'm living on prayers my parents prayed. Make him tough and make him strong. Let him do more right than he does wrong. And work hard for every dollar he brings home. And help him not to lose his cool the way that I used to do. And when he don't know where to turn, help him turn to you. No, I wouldn't be the man I am without a couple pair of folded hands. Every midnight bedside whisper from a hardwood floor. You can call it luck or call it fate, but I know good and well at the end of the day I'm living on prayers my parents prayed. Prayers my parents prayed. They kept this heart of mine between the lines. I know that I wouldn't be the man I am without a couple pair of folded hands. Every midnight bedside whisper from a hardwood floor. You can call it luck or call it fate, but I know good and well at the end of the day I'm living on prayers my parents prayed.
The Sound getting us started with two songs about Dad. We continue with Brian Free and Assurance, and I Want to Be That Man. Before we play that, though, Bill Shivers gives us some thoughts about his dad.
I admired my dad very, very much. And the thing I admired most was his faith and love for the Lord and the great example that he set for our family as a godly leader of a family. He was a rock when it comes to his faith. And whenever we were ever faced with any kind of problem or any kind of adversity, we can always remember him saying, God's in control, y'all, and all we need to do is pray about it, and God will handle it.
He was awake before the sun, with his Bible opened up, seeking truth with every single page he turned. Anyone could see my daddy lived what he believed, with a gentle heart or passion for Jesus burn. I know we had our times we disagreed, but the longer I live, it's clear to me I wanna be that man who loves the Lord with all his heart, just like the word commands, who takes a stand what you can gain. But I wanna live a life that's marked by sacrifice, like the Savior who died to show us all the way. So I'll take up my cross and trace his steps. Surrendering is how I'll serve him best. I wanna be that man who loves the Lord with all his heart, just like the word commands, who takes a stand and leads his family as he holds the Father's hand. I wanna be that man, just like Peter, Paul, and all the saints of days gone by. Let me show that kind of faith to those who come behind. I wanna be that man who loves the Lord with all his heart, just like the word commands, who takes a stand and leads his family as he holds the Father's hand. I wanna be that man. I'll lead my family as I hold the Father's hand. I wanna be that man.
It's Brian Free and Assurance with I Want to Be That Man. Here's father and son, James and Jeff Easter, like father, like son.
Like father, like son, two roads become one. The old and the young, the father and the son. You taught me to laugh at the stories you told. Wanted you to be warm in a world that was cold. You taught me to listen to God up above. I told you to pray. You told me to pray from a heart filled with love. Like father, like son, two roads become one. The old and the young, the father and the son. We didn't always agree, didn't see eye to eye. I wore my blue jeans and I wore a tie. But there's one thing I know and won't ever doubt. you love me. You know that I love you, and you still make me proud. Like father, like son, two roads become one. The old and the young, the father and the son. You may have regrets, I have them too, but God first when you pray. I remember you pray, son, I did that for you. Like father, like son, two roads become one. The old and the young, the father and the son.
James and Jeff Easter, like father, like son, on this Father's Day special. And now the Crab family with Two Little Feet.
I saw two little feet walking in my footsteps. I heard a little voice asking things I didn't know. I touched some tiny fingers that reached out for direction. If she's gonna follow me, I need to know just where I'll go. If she's following me, then Lord, I need to follow you. If I'm a living example, I need a whole lot of your light. If the steps I take will influence her forever, I can't afford to lose. Lord, help me make it right. I've wasted so much time seeking after worldly pleasure. With every passing day, you knocked at my heart's door. Though I gave you rejection, you just kept right on loving. You've sure got my attention now, through Daddy's little girl. And if she's following me, then Lord, I need to follow you. If I'm a living example, I need a whole lot of your light.
There's the Crab family going way back into their catalog with 2 Little Feet. Hope you're enjoying our Father's Day special. We'll continue in just a bit with more songs about Dad and Granddad from your favorite Southern Gospel artists.
Greetings, everyone. This is Randy, your morning show announcer, taking time to tell you about Lang's Locksmith from right here in Lake Mississippi. Lang's Locksmith is locally owned and operated by Kenny Lang and offers services for all of your residential, commercial, and church facilities. He offers master keying, rekeying, lock replacement, padlocks keyed to your existing home, business, or church key, master brand padlocks keyed to your existing master padlock key. Locked out of your home, automobile, or business? No big deal. Just call our friends at Lang's Locksmith at 601-906-7764. That's 601-906-7764. Give them a call, leave a message, and Kenny Lang or someone from his staff will get back with you just as soon as they can. Hey, thanks again for supporting Miss Natalie and the Morning Show right here on Live 365. And as always, may the Lord richly bless you.
I want to talk to you about the good folks over at MyPillow.com, Mike Lindell and all the Patriots. Every time you go to MyPillow.com and you place an order, not only are you getting an elite product, but you are helping us right here on the morning show to stay afloat. You are helping us be able to stay on this network. You're helping us to provide the internet to do what we do. You're helping us to cover all of our expenses to bring you this show on a daily basis. So we're asking you to support MyPillow. We're asking you to support the morning show. If you'll just use the promo code Natalie, Natalie, well, you can get the MyPillow 2.0. That's the brand new pillow, not the original classic pillow. This is brand new with a brand new patent. You can get those buy one, get one free. There are a few of the slippers left. You know, they've been discontinued. They have been on a closeout sale now for several months. There are not many pair left. But what's left you can get for $25. And the MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets, these are luxury sheets. You can get them at 60% off right now today if you use the promo code Natalie. We're asking you to do that. We're asking you to buy these products because it's a great way to help us right here on the morning show to keep going. We'll be greatly appreciative. Mike Lindell, all the Patriots over at MyPillow.com, promo code Natalie.
Music, ministry, and more. It's the Morning Show with Natalie Duncan-Emmons.
Welcome back to this Father's Day special. Josh Jordan says he wrote this one several years ago thinking about Dad. It's the Jordan Family Band with I Miss Them All.
A shoebox full of pictures brings back memories. It takes me back to the days they were babies. From learning how to walk, how to throw a ball, to Daddy, can you come and play with me outside? Can I go hunting with you again on Saturday? I promise I won't cry to leave, this time I'll stay. Time was all we had, but it seems a little sad to see how fast it flies. Now I miss Nerf goals hanging on the back of the door, action figures scattered across the floor, crayon pictures posted on all the walls. Daddy, can I sleep with you in the bed? I had a bad dream, now it's stuck in my head. Those were the days I recall. Those days were here and now they're gone, and I miss them all. Yesterday they were riding bikes. We were camping under the stars on a summer night. From playing Hot Wheel cars and patching up scars to can I borrow your truck, Dad? I need to run. And what I'd give if I could hear them run through this empty house, picking up after their mess. It wouldn't seem so bad now. They grew up so fast, those days they didn't last. Oh, but man, they sure were fun. Now I miss Nerf goals hanging on the back of the door,
gold blocks scattered across the floor, baseball posters hanging on all the walls. Daddy, I love you, you're the best, strongest in the world, bigger than the rest. Those were the days I recall. Those days were here and now they're gone, and I miss them all. They grew up, they moved on. It seems so short, just like a good song. I miss the good days, I miss the bad. They were all the best I've ever had. But a daddy's love never fades. I'm thankful for the memories we made. Now I miss Nerf goals hanging on the back of the door, action figures scattered across the floor, crayon pictures posted on all the walls. Daddy, I love you, I'm headed home. Sorry I'm late, hasn't been that long. Those were the days I recall. Those days were here and now they're gone, and I miss them all. Those days were here, now they're gone. I miss them all.
Here's the Jordan Family Band with I Miss Them All. Here's another song about fathers and sons, the Isaacs with the Living Years.
Every generation blames the one before, and all of their frustrations come beating on your door. I know that I'm a prisoner to all my father held so dear. I know that I'm a hostage to all his hopes and fears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. Crumpled bits of paper filled with imperfect thoughts, stilted conversations. I'm afraid that's all we've got.
You say you just don't see it. He says it's perfect sense. You just can't get agreement in this present tense. We all talk a different language, talking in defense. Say it loud, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late when we die to admit we don't see eye to eye. So we open up a quarrel between the present and the past. We only sacrifice the future. It's the bitterness that lasts. So don't yield to the fortunes you sometimes see as fate. You may have a new perspective on a different date. And if you don't give up, you don't give in, you may just be okay.
I wasn't there that morning when my father passed away. I didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. I
think I caught his spirit later that same year. I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. Say it loud, say it loud, say it clear, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late, it's too late when we die. Oh, when we die, to admit we don't see eye to eye. Say it, say it, say it loud, say it clear, oh, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late when we die, to admit we don't see eye to eye. I wish I could have told him. I wish I could have told him. I wish I could have told him in the living years.
They're the Isaacs with The Living Years on our Father's Day special. I'm Greg Goodman. Rodney Griffin joins us to give us some thoughts on Father's Day.
When I think about the man that I want to be, I think about my dad, Jeff Griffin. He is the most consistent, godly man that I know, and that's saying something when you know someone so well as you know your father. He showed me so many things in life. He showed me how to live a Christian life, what that looks like. He showed me what a wonderful marriage looks like. He's a faithful pastor, shows me what ministry looks like.
Here's Greater Vision with Another Child Coming Home.
Are you tired? Are you worn? Is that road longer than you thought it was before? Turn around, you've gone far enough. There's still room for you to come and stay with us. Kill the fatted calf, grab the finest robe, get a ring for my child because he's coming home. Get his room prepared because I know he's tired, and when he gets here I'm sure he'll want to rest a while. And if you need me, I'll be out in the road, because another child's coming home. Are you scared? Have you been sad? Has someone told you I would never take you back? Son, you know the truth. You don't have to guess. I've been waiting right here for you since the day you left. Kill the fatted calf, grab the finest robe, get a ring for my child because he's coming home. Get his room prepared because I know he's tired, and when he gets here I'm sure he'll want to rest a while.
And if you need me, I'll be out in the road, because another child's coming home. Don't be mad at him, no need to say a word. Sorry for his sin, his lesson has been learned. I love you all the same. In your heart you know that's true. If it were you out in the rain, I would be waiting for you. So go kill the fatted calf, grab the finest robe, get a ring for my child, because he's coming home. Get his room prepared, because I know he's tired. And when he gets here, I'm sure he'll want to rest a while. And if you need me, I'll be out in the road, because another child's coming home. Yes, if you need me, I'll be out in the road, because another child's coming home. Another child's coming home.
It's Greater Vision with another child coming home on this Father's Day special. And now, a song about granddads. Here's Tim Menzies in That Little Crowded Room.
He was laying in that bed when I let myself in. He said, tell your grandma hi, boy, with a big old grin. He said, that's my cousin Joe and Master Sergeant Mike. I kinda played along, though there was no soul in sight. Then he said, listen to the choir, don't you love that song? That's when it hit me hard, he probably don't have long. It was only me and him, as far as I could see, waiting on the end and eternity. It was written on his face, there was no doubt in his faith, that even Jesus would be coming soon to that little crowded room. Through the years and how they went so fast, all the footballs and the baseballs and all the fish we used to catch. He asked me what was wrong when he saw me hang my head. Then he said, y'all please make some room here for my grandson on this bed. He put his hand on my shoulder, said this old world ain't all there is. Then he nodded toward the corner, said, go on, tell him, sis. It was only me and him, as far as I could see, waiting on the end and eternity. It was written on his face, there was no doubt in his faith, that even Jesus would be coming soon to that little crowded room. One by one, folks started showing up from this side Wall to wall, we laughed and cried and said our goodbyes. It was written on his face, there was no doubt in his faith, and we knew even Jesus was there too, in that little crowded room. In that little crowded room. That little crowded room.
Tim Menzies with That Little Crowded Room on our Father's Day special. Well, we think about dads with the young kids. We might think about this one. Stuff of Life. Here are the Booth Brothers.
Two bikes and a football in the driveway. A couple of cap guns dropped on the front porch. Matchbox cars and skateboards in the kitchen. Green Army men piled by the bedroom door. I stepped across the catcher's mitt and leaned in to kiss my wife. We both smiled and laughed about all the stuff of life. Gotta write a check for next week's field trip. One for this year's 5th new pair of tennis shoes. We just found that one is needing glasses. The other's braces go on in a month or two. These days being family really comes at quite a price. Such are the times that we live in, for all the stuff of life. More than all these things I want to give them, all that I work so hard to provide. What I want for them to have the most is what matters most, and that is what's inside. May they have peace no matter what, I love them. May it give me strength in these uncertain days. May they have dreams that fill their lives with purpose, full of joy and hope from living life with faith. But most of all, may their hearts burn with passion to serve Christ. 'Cause more than all these other things, that's the stuff of life. But most of all, may their hearts burn with passion to serve Christ. 'Cause more than all these other things, that's the stuff of life. That's the stuff of life. It's all the stuff of life. Thanks for the stuff of
The Booth Brothers singing about all that stuff of life that's great when the kids are little. I'm Greg Goodman. Hope you're enjoying this Father's Day special. We'll continue with more songs about Dad coming up next.
If you're looking for grass-fed beef that's USDA certified, look no further than our friends at J&L Farms. J&L Farms raises 100% grass-fed beef with no additives. J&L Farms sells steaks, ribeye, sirloins, New York strip, or any of your favorite steak cuts. They also sell roast, hamburger meat, any kind of specialty beef you want. They can get it done for you. Grass-fed beef is a healthy choice because it's leaner and has significantly lower levels of saturated fat. It's also higher in vitamins and antioxidants. It's simply a healthier choice for your body. So for special pricing or request pickup locations, you need to call our friend Larry Mathis at J&L Farms at 601-917-8063. That's 601-917-8063. Be good to your heart. Make the healthy choice. Choose delicious grass-fed beef from J&L Farms.
All right, let's talk about Star C Suites Catering. June and July are very limited because of many events that are already booked with Star C Suites. So if you need a cake, if you need a snack, if you need anything done for the month of June and July, well, you need to let Heather Compton know right away. I'm sure she can still fit you in and take care of it, but we want to know as soon as you can let them know. 601-900-0214 is the number for Star C Suites. You know they can take care of any event that you have, big or small. And summertime just makes me hungry. I like to snack when I'm home in the summertime. So if you're like me, well, you need to get you something good to eat from Star C Suites. Heather Compton is the one to call, and we need to call as soon as possible to get our orders in for this summertime. Let her know you heard about them right here on The Morning Show.
We're glad you're listening this morning to The Morning Show with Natalie Duncan-Emmons. Stay tuned. The best is yet to come.
Welcome back to our Father's Day special. Well, the Steels are a family group, and Brad Steele has grown up singing his entire life. Here he is from way back, the Steels, with I Am Your Father, I Am Your Son.
I am your father.
I am your son.
When it comes to buddies, buddy, you are the one. I see me when I look in your face.
I follow you all over the place.
I like to walk
and I like to run.
I am your father.
I am your son.
I need to teach you
All about life. I need to know
what's wrong and what's right. You need to learn it's important to pray
and read my Bible every day.
Go do your math.
Oh, Dad, that's no fun.
But I am your father.
I am your son.
There is still so much for you to know.
But that's why God made daddies, so their little boys could learn while they grow.
I want to teach you.
I want to learn too.
I want to teach you.
I want to learn too.
I am your father.
I am your son.
But months turn to years and soon my life will be done. But I know you're ready for the struggles to come.
'Cause you are my father.
And you are my son.
The Steels with I Am Your Father, I Am Your Son on this Father's Day special. Coming up, we've got the Nealons with Daddy and Son. First, Kelly Nealon Clark talks about some great advice her dad, Rex Nealon, gave her.
He said, nothing matters but what we present to those people. So always sing as if it's your last opportunity to sing about the Lord. I think that's great advice.
They say that Daddy cried when I slammed down the phone. I can't tell you why I never went back home. But the night he went to heaven, I was there to kiss his face. And I rocked him like a baby as we hummed Amazing Grace. And the Father of mercy reached down his loving arms, while a river of forgiveness flowed like water to our hearts. He healed the daddy. He healed the son. His love is so much bigger than the wrongs we had done. Oh, he healed the present. He healed the past. Love became the answer to the questions we both asked. The broken man and wounded child could not undo what's done. But in the arms of Jesus, the two of us are one, daddy and son. They say that Mama smiled and lifted up her hands, how she loved the child and how she loved that man. All the night she spent praying, crying, calling out our names, just to know God heard and answered, and her faith was not in vain. And the Father of mercy reached down his loving arms, while the river of forgiveness flowed like water to our hearts. He healed the daddy. He healed the son.
Oh, his
love is so much bigger than the wrongs we had done. Oh, he healed the present. He healed the past. His love became the answer to the questions we both asked. The broken man and wounded child could not undo what's done. But in the arms of Jesus, the two of us are one, daddy and son. Oh, the broken man and wounded child cannot undo what's done. But in the arms of Jesus, the two of us are one, daddy and son. Oh, daddy and son.
We wrap up this Father's Day special with a new song from Southbound featuring Sonia Isaac Sheary. It's When I Get Where I'm Going. Happy Father's Day.
When I get where I'm going, on the far side of the sky, the first thing that I'm gonna do is spread my wings and fly. Gonna land beside the lion and run my fingers through his mane. I might find out what it's like to ride a drop of rain. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will share the sins and struggles I have carried all these years. I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down here.
Don't cry for me down here.
I'm gonna walk there with my daddy, and he'll match me step for step. And I'll tell him how I've missed him every minute since he left. And then I'll hug his neck, yeah, when I get where I'm going. There'll be only happy tears. I will set the sins and struggles I have carried all these years. I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down here. So much pain and so much darkness in this world we stumble through. All these questions I can't answer, and so much work to do.
But when I get where I'm going and I see my Maker's face, I'll stand forever in the light of His amazing grace. Amazing grace.
Yeah, when I get where I'm going.
Special thanks to Greg Goodman for the Father's Day special. I hope it's a wonderful weekend. Spend some time with your dad and your granddad. Make the most of it. You'll be glad that you did. Catch you Monday. Have a good weekend. Leave me with Joe Mullins. You know I love him.
There's a glory road down here below where the saints of God do bid their souls. It's the path from sin that pilgrims trod. This holy road to the city of God. On the glory road, there's many a trial. Keep it praying on each and every mile, until the day we reach our home. Eternal. Keep pressing on the glory road. The way is dark and often steep, but God the Father watches me. He guides my steps, He leads me on, and gives me peace as I travel along. On the glory road, there's many a trial. Keep it praying on each and every mile, until the day we reach our home. Eternal. Keep pressing on. The glory road. The glory road.
You've been listening to The Morning Show with Natalie Duncan-Emmons. We're glad you joined us. We want to invite you back tomorrow when once again you'll hear some of the very best in gospel music and some of the finest in Christian entertainment. Will you join us tomorrow? Is it a date? We'll look for you then. God bless and goodbye, everybody.
I'm losing sight of all that matters, blinded by questions I can't answer. I'm paralyzed by what I don't know. Doubt holds me hostage and won't let go. out, breathe in, raise my hands, and remember, you're the one who makes mountains move. Stars will not shine unless you tell them to. Conquer the grave to make all things anew. So who am I to not worship you? Oh, who am I to not worship you? Remind me who I am because of you. Tell me I'm not the man I once knew. 'Cause I still feel so undeserving. What could you see in someone like me? Breathe out, breathe in, raise my hands and surrender. You're the one who makes mountains move. Stars will not shine unless you tell them to. Conquer the grave to make all things anew. So who am I to not worship you? Oh, who am I to not worship you? Holy, holy, you are God Almighty, who was and is and will always be. Holy, holy, you are God Almighty. You are my song, you are my hope, my strength.